You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The United States is once again caught in the middle of a government shutdown, and what's happening feels less like a temporary snag and more like a slow-burning political storm. Right now, both Democrats and Republicans are locked in a stalemate, each side convinced that shutting the government down gives them more leverage than keeping it open. That has left federal workers uncertain, vital programs disrupted, and Americans increasingly frustrated with Washington's inability to function. From the start, this fight was marked by hardball tactics. The White House came out swinging, warning of mass federal worker layoffs and threatening to freeze billions in infrastructure funding. Moves clearly designed to turn up the heat on Democrats. Meanwhile, Democrats pushed back, arguing that President Trump is willing to hold the country hostage just to block healthcare protections that millions rely on. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer summed it up bluntly. This, he said, is the Trump shutdown. At the same time, early polling offers some clarity. More Americans currently blame Trump and Republicans than Democrats for the shutdown. Surveys from outlets like The Washington Post and Morning Consult suggest independents in particular see the GOP as more responsible. That's a troubling sign for the president, who is already struggling with an approval rating stuck in the low 40s. But the numbers also show that plenty of voters are unsure, meaning the longer this fight drags on, the more both parties risk losing support. Healthcare is emerging as the central sticking point. Democrats are demanding an extension of Affordable Care Act subsidies and the reversal of cuts to Medicaid. Without those changes, millions will see their premiums spike by the end of the year. Republicans insist they won't negotiate on policy while the government is closed, but some lawmakers, both Republican and Democrat, seem aware that healthcare may ultimately provide the only off-ramp to reopen Washington. For now, the standoff continues, and the pressure builds. Federal workers face furloughs, key projects are frozen, and essential services hang in limbo. Whether this ends in days or stretches into weeks depends on who cracks first. But one thing is clear. The shutdown has become more than a budget dispute. It's a test of political endurance, strategy, and the ability of leaders in Washington to put governing ahead of brinksmanship. Until that happens, ordinary Americans are left paying the price for a fight they never asked for. Stay subscribed for more videos.